welcome to Vlogmas Day 6. And today I have Tyler with me, and we're going to be playing a game, and it's called Never Have I Ever, but it's the Christmas edition. I found this idea. I watched a couple, Leg Life. They live in Alaska, and they did this last year in their Vlogmas. So I decided, we would try it, see how we liked it or whatever. So we have 10 questions, and we basically just have these signs. I'll ask the questions, and then it says I have or I have never. And then, of course, we'll give a little detail with each one, I guess, for the ones that we have we can talk about or whatever. Alright, so I've just got the questions wrote down on my little notepad. Alright, so
you'll probably put them on the screen, so just in case.
Oh yeah, just in case you don't understand me or don't remember what the question was when we go to talking. Yeah. I'll have the questions up on the screen as well. That way, if you guys would like to try this yourself, you'll have the questions, and I'll also put all the questions down in the description as well. Alright, so the first question is, have you ever opened all of your presents before Christmas Day?
I'll let you go first.
We do it at the same time.
No, we do it at the same time.
Nope. With me, it's always just been a tradition with my family. Occasionally, if we begged my mom enough to, we would open one on Christmas Eve night, just to say we opened one. But she would pick the one that we opened. So it was just me, but she would always pick the one that I opened, so she would know if it was a good gift or a not so good gift, and usually it wasn't the big gift. So, but we would always wake up on Christmas morning and open, everything else. Of course, the big one. We would do our stockings, everything. So.
You stole everything I had to say. That's basically what we did.
Okay. So his family did the same tradition. And it wasn't every year with me. It was, if me and my mom's ex-husband, if we begged her enough, but we had to do a lot of begging, and yeah, because she was always just believed that, okay, Christmas morning is when you get all your presents, not any time before. And I don't ever remember in a year where she would give in and let us do all of them, so. Alright, second question. Have you ever roasted chestnuts on an open fire?
I'm going to have to say no.
No. And this was one of Leg Life's questions, and just like him in the video, I don't really know if that's a true thing. I'm sure you can, but it's a song, there's a song about chestnuts roasting on an open fire, so, I've never done it. I've never even had, a chestnut ever before that I can remember, so.
Yeah.
Alright, the next question, have you ever been kissed under the mistletoe? I don't remember ever.
Yeah,
I don't remember us ever doing that. We've never really.
Or with anybody else.
Yeah, or with anyone else. Before him, I don't ever remember.
No.
I've walked under a mistletoe, but I've never been with anyone. It's always been, and that was because my grandma used to have a little thing of mistletoe hanging between her living room and her kitchen. But I've never been with a significant other to kiss under the mistletoe, so.
Yeah.
I don't even know truly where to buy mistletoe to even hang it, because I don't know. I would just, I'd like to do it just to, just because that's a thing you're supposed to do, I guess, but. Maybe we need to get some mistletoe and hang it on our bedroom, above our bedroom door.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Because, you got two separate people walking in that are not even, intimate like that.
Alright, next question. Have you ever participated in a cookie exchange?
I'm going to say I never have. I don't bake cookies.
I bake cookies, but a cookie exchange, you basically, I think, you bake, a dozen cookies. And then, you would bake a dozen cookies, and then we go to this party, and everybody else has baked 1 dozen cookies each, and you just, exchange.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you're supposed to, give 1 cookie per person, or if you do, you give this person your whole dozen cookies, and they give you a dozen cookies. Oh. I'm not really sure, or the way Leg Life explained it, it was like when they went to a cookie exchange, they baked a dozen cookies for every couple or every person that was there. So they took like 13 dozen cookies and they got home, like they took home like 13 dozen cookies. I don't think that, I think if I was to go to one like that, I'd want to just exchange one of my dozen of cookies with one person, or have it to where how many ever people was there, that's how many cookies you brung, and each person gets one cookie and you get one cookie from everybody. Like, I think that would be how I would want to do it.
That'd be a lot of cookies.
So it would be a fun experience. They also have ornament exchanges. That would be cool too. But all right, next question. Have you ever gone Christmas caroling?
I'm not much of a singer, so no.
The only thing I've ever done is whenever I used to live with my mom, we were in the choir at church and we would sing we did like a.
That's not.
But it's not, walking around the neighborhood singing to people. No.
Or going door to door singing.
Yeah, I don't think that would be anything I would be into, because I don't know anybody that does it, so I'm not gonna go by myself.
No, I don't really have a singing voice.
Thanks. I'm good. I don't want to get on people's nerves by going to their door and just singing to them.
Yeah, some people could be hateful.
Alright, and the next question. Have you ever cut down a Christmas tree?
We've gotten real Christmas trees, but we've never cut our own down.
But
in my family.
That's something I would love to do. I don't know, like maybe when me and him, have a family, and we, have a child of our own, that would be something that I would love to do with that, like when the child's old enough to understand what we're doing.
Yeah.
And like go and cut down the Christmas tree and, put it on the top of our car or whatever and take it to the house, take pictures and stuff like that. That would just be a cool family thing. We're not a family yet. It's just me and him, so. I know his mom this year was wanting to get a real tree, but she doesn't want to go cut one down. They just want to go to like a grocery store like Walmart and buy one that's already been cut for them, so. Alright, question number 7. Have you ever tried to sneak open your presents before Christmas? I'm gonna say no. I've never, actually tried to open them, but I have, tried to, feel it or, shake it a little bit, I have tried to do that, because when I lived with my mom, our living room was right next to my bedroom, but there was a hallway that led down to my mom and her ex-husband's bedroom. So it was a long hallway, so they would never really know, because my bedroom was closer to the living room than theirs was. It was right next to it, so I could just sneak out of my room, and go right over there to the Christmas tree, which was usually close to my room anyways.
I've never done that. I mean, when I was little, I've snuck out of the room to see if Santa Claus was in the living room. But I never, felt my present, shaked it, or anything like that.
I guess I never tried to open it, but, because, how are you going to open it really fast without getting caught, and then them not know that you did it, the next day or whatever, so. Because you would have to,
I've actually heard
tear it, how are you going to retape that really fast before they even know?
I've actually heard some of my friends, they would open up their present, see what it was, and wrap it with the same wrapping paper.
That just takes too long, because eventually they're going to hear you and they're making a bunch of noise with paper.
Not really, but not unless you take the thing to your room and then wrap it like that.
But my thing is, my mom always kept the wrapping paper in her bedroom. So if I was to ever do
your own
in the middle of the night while you're trying to open your present?
No, but you could go ahead and plan ahead of time. Say oh, that's the wrapping paper she got.
Yeah.
That's what she wrapped my present
My luck
with.
would be if I was to try to do that, they wouldn't have that wrapping paper anymore. She'd be like, why is this present wrapped different? I didn't wrap it like this. And plus, my mom was really good at wrapping presents. I am now, but I used to not be. And so my present, she would clearly know. Somebody opened it and rewrapped it, that it was not her, so.
She uses a lot of tape.
I do. But you should work for your Christmas present.
No.
Alright. Number 8. Have you ever re-gifted a present that you didn't like?
That was the paper fell. I'm going to say I never have.
I have.
Because I couldn't be that mean.
Because,
actually, I don't think I really got anything I didn't want.
Well, my grandparents used to purchase Christmas presents for each grandchild. Like they wouldn't, like now that we're all getting older, they just give us money. But used to, they went and bought, like, okay, so like it was me, like the 3 oldest cousins was me, my cousin Tina.
You didn't give it to anybody in the family.
And my cousin Kelsey were the 3 oldest girls of the grandkids. And so we always got the same gifts because we were all like within like a couple of years apart of each other. Like my cousin Tina is a year younger than me, and then Kelsey is a couple of years younger than me, I think. So we always got the same 3 things. And so I remember like my grandpa would get us like these, they would get us clothes, but like they would be like grandma clothes. Like they wasn't clothes that our style, you know. And then like I don't know.
They were styled that when he was.
They were styled like what my grandma would wear. Like my grandma would wear them clothes. But I mean, I remember definitely regifting, not the clothes because I wouldn't regift clothes, but you know.
Did you do it in the family or?
No, not in the family.
Because that'd be weird.
But my thing is, I wouldn't do it like the very next year. I'd hold on to it for a couple of years and
then
do it, so they would never really notice, you know. I'd wear the clothes or whatever like once, and then just to show that I wore them and I appreciated them.
I'm learning new things about
And then I think we used to be very, very active in church, and we would do like gift exchanges at church. And some people do not know how to pick out gifts for like the Chinese Christmas thing. Some people just pick out the worst things. And so I would re-gift those because that was an easy, quick little $5-10 gift to give somebody. So hey, whatever. I guess, you know, that makes me mean, but I'd rather re-gift it and they not never know about it than telling them, hey, I don't like your gift, it sucks, you know?
Yeah.
All right, number 9. Have you ever dressed up your pet in holiday attire?
I'm not the type of person to dress up a pet. That's
I
just
think
ridiculous.
my dog would probably attack me if I did that. We did put like a pink sweater on her like the first year that we had her because it was a really cold winter and she had not fully grown to the size that she is now.
Very fast.
And so I just did that. She didn't mind it though. I mean, it wasn't nothing that like, you know, was really tight on her like arms or like her legs or anything.
That
so
and she didn't do like all these other animals. You put something on them and they'll just freeze and
like it wasn't torture to her. She run around and played with them, and it was like it wasn't even on her. It was okay. But my mom, we had a little Chihuahua, and I think she would put like Christmas sweaters on him or like Christmas shirts at least. And he didn't mind it either, as long as it wasn't like really like tight to his legs. If it was really tight to his legs, then of course he would like freak out and try to get it off. But she tried to get ones that were a little bit looser, and he didn't care. It was whatever, you know. And his sister has tried to put shirts like baby onesies on the cats, and they're like, lady, you need to leave me alone. They'll run around here and be cutting flips and everything, trying everything they can to get her off. So, all right. The last question: have you ever lied about liking a present from your significant other? Nope.
It's no fair.
Nope.
We did have not on every single one of them.
Because
I don't know about
everything that typically whenever he buys me Christmas gifts, his mom helps him, and his
that
mom,
or I pay attention to what you want.
Yeah, or you know, like here lately, he's been really paying attention to like, what'd you say? What did you say you wanted? Like, really paying attention to what I say that I want or what I need. But like a lot of times, like he's bought me jewelry, like necklaces and stuff, and he always gets his mom's opinion because like she's a lady, obviously. So me and her have pretty much the same taste, and so if she likes it, I'm gonna like it for the most part. So I've never had to lie about liking something that he's gotten me. And with him, he has never lied because he picks out every Christmas gift. So he can't lie and say, oh, I like that. But then he really don't because he pretty much picks out everything. The only thing he don't know about is what goes in his stocking, and that's usually candy. Oh, except this year he picked out his Tootsie Rolls. So.
You always give me Tootsie Rolls.
Yeah, that's like a tradition.
Tootsie Rolls.
All right. Well, that was our 10 questions. We're sorry that we've never done anything. The only thing I've done is tried to open my Christmas presents, but...
We'll probably do another one but make it to where we have questions like sneaky questions.
Like
basically.
stuff that we actually have done. So everything is
Yeah.
not, I have never. So yeah. So if you guys would like to try this little game, you know, some people might have done stuff and there might be some laughs or whatever.
Y'all
We're
might have
sorry.
Y'all might have different questions y'all want to use.
So if you guys would like to try this for yourself, I'm going to have all the questions in the description below. And if you do do it, let us know. That way we can make sure that we check out your video. And
See what questions y'all use.
Yeah, or if you have any different questions, or if you have any suggestions for questions that you would like to see us do, leave those also in the comments down below. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. And make sure you hit the notification bell. That way, whenever we upload new Vlogmas videos, you will be immediately notified. And we will see you guys tomorrow for another Vlogmas video. Bye.
Bye.